have a white piece of paper, that is just fine because it can be colored orange or really any color you want. After you read the book, you can see that a lot of the pumpkins in the Spookly story are not even orange, so it doesn't even matter. So here's the first thing you're going to do. You're going to take your paper and you are going to fold the top corner down. So this edge, so basically this top edge is meeting this edge like this. You fold it like this and you can make a square piece of paper like this. And if this is too hard, you can even just stick with a rectangle because he can absolutely be a rectangle or some other shape. In fact, in one of my other classes, kids made a heart-shaped pumpkin or a triangle-shaped pumpkin or even a diamond-shaped pumpkin, and even someone made one that looked like a snowflake. It was pretty awesome. So if and when you have this done, you can cut the bottom, and I'll show you how this will then turn into a square. I take this and I open it like this, and now I have a square. And I'm going to actually set this paper aside because I might use it later. If not, you can use another piece of paper, and that is just fine too. Then I'm going to take my paper, I'm going to set it aside. I'm going to get either my scrap or a separate piece of paper, and I'm going to start drawing the features. So on here, I made some big eyes. You don't have to make the eyes like this. You can make them any way you want. So I'm going to make these eyes, which I just made a circle with a dark circle in the middle. And I made some cheeks, which are circles that I colored pink. And I made a stem, which is just a rectangle that I colored green, or you can color brown. I'm going to show you right now. So I'm actually going to take this white piece of paper and I'm going to draw that right now. And so I've drawn two eyes, and then I'm going to draw I drew two cheeks. I know I'm going quickly. You can take as much time as you want. And then I drew a rectangle for a stem. And you can draw yours in a different way if you'd like to. I'm going to color the cheeks pink. I'm going to check in with you guys in a moment. And you can use crayons, you can use markers. That kind of choice is up to you. I know some of my friends love to paint. That might be interesting too. Okay, so I have all these things. And then I can just cut them out. I cut out the stem. I cut out one cheek. This is hard to cut out because the marker made my paper wet. Okay. Cheek. Now I'm going to cut the eyes out. One eye. And the second eye. So now I could glue these just onto my square if I wanted to make Spookly the square pumpkin, just like this one here. Or I can do something else with it. Like maybe I want to make a heart-shaped pumpkin. Then I can just cut it Like I can just cut it out like this. I made a half heart. Boom. Because not all of the pumpkins in the Funky Pumpkin Patch were even square like Spookly. So I'm going to put this one together and I'm going to hold it up. Oh boy. All right. Doing this. Where's my stem? Here it is. I'm going to put the stem a little off center on here so you can still see the heart. And then I'm going to make my smile. I made a heart pumpkin. I've got one heart pumpkin and I've got one square pumpkin. All right. So